about everything and nothing at the same fucking time. I am one of your hosts. This is Jobs. We got Chill in the building, and we got the chairman. And I took the stuff off the whatchamacallit, so it wouldn't be covering nobody's face.
Oh, thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Although, and we waiting on KG and LOL Brielle to tap in. And let me see. Okay, yeah, we'll see. Who was that? All right, bet. But we got some decent little topics. We're gonna talk about some current shit. We're gonna talk about some new shit. We're gonna talk about some old shit, and some shit to be announced that I have no idea what we're gonna talk about. And shout out to Brielle for this flyer is fucking dope. We haven't put it out there yet, but man, yeah, I did a flyer and she did a flyer, and her flyer is 30 times better than my flyer. So we'll be you, bruh. You was killing us with this pork chop, nigga. Like you had 8 in 36 years, bro. You all right?
We gonna talk about pork chops.
What up, though?
What up,
What's good,
dog?
Peace, bro.
Peace.
We got KG in the building, and we were supposed to be in studio. It got canceled on this, but that's not gonna stop the show, and we're gonna keep it rocking. You know, we will absolutely in 2 weeks be at somebody's studio, and I don't really give a shit where. But no, we're not gonna. It ain't gonna happen for us like that. And I'm gonna give me 1 second. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
What up?
Feeling good.
That's it. That's it. I mean, apparently, chill is like, man. I want some of the fucking pork chop at this point.
Hey, that boy, he got some of
hold on.
that slap your mama season on that joint.
Oh my
Wait a minute,
god.
though. Then I got this big ass, all this stove top on this motherfucker.
And we got Brielle in the building. Turn your phone to the side for us, Queen.
Okay. Hold on, that's upside. I do this every time, don't I? Hold on.
That's all right. And I'm just gonna see. Okay, so oh
There we go. Okay.
yeah, I'm just
Oh, that shit hard.
yeah, just looking to see. Okay, what looks this one looks a little bit more cohesive. And why her shit still look way more professional than us?
She got
You gotta put Brielle
what
in the
kind of
middle.
phone she got.
Hey, look,
She got
I
one
was
of
there
them
trying to get the
circle
lighting
lights.
right on my joint. I'm like, boy, I'm black as fuck.
She probably got her phone on the ring light right now.
She got the ring light joint up.
Yeah.
Everything.
Oh my goodness, man!
She
It's
got
like she a little
something.
angel singing and shit. Like,
Yeah.
Nigga, I got a lamp.
When you leave it up to fellas, it's gonna be whatever it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Ladies be perfectionists and stuff.
And she is a professional.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Thank
she is a
you.
professional.
Like, whatever.
Okay. So that means she got the equipment. Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt bad when you put the Yo, somebody posted. I just found out those Q dogs on the corner with Bibles are Hebrew Israelites. That's crazy.
Right now.
Hey, if you want a serious argument, go ahead and say that to them.
No, for real.
Hey, you might get stomped out though, for real, for real.
Yo, I'm not even gonna like.
I'm not even.
I had never actually seen Hebrew Israelites until I went to New York a few years ago. Yo, and I got a chance to interview a brother. Oh my god, man! Like they about business.
Hell yeah.
They is about. It was like 1,000, at least 1,000 of them. I seen a video marching right, like I don't know, 5 minutes away from where I grew up in Detroit.
They was deep. Yeah.
They was extremely deep, man.
Yeah, one of my dudes.
The man don't want to see that shit.
Perform too.
Well, I've got a couple. We've got a couple family members that have I don't know if it's converted or what is it like do you I don't and respectfully, but they have chosen to be Hebrew Israelites.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna say what I want to say. I'm gonna get canceled, so I'm gonna be quiet.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Okay,
what?
Kyrie.
Since
Do it,
yeah,
Kyrie.
okay. Since
I
we
ain't
own
touching
that,
that shit.
we ain't touching Kyrie.
I said I ain't.
Hey,
No, anybody who got thoughts on Kyrie? I got I'll start. I think that it's unfair. It's a strategy as to how they have decided to go at this man for a simple tweet. And I don't even know if he actually watched the whole thing before the tweet. Let's say he did, and he believes everything in this documentary. It's hypocritical to say you got freedom of speech, but then you don't have freedom of speech. Yes, there are consequences with things that you say. But at what point do we draw the line on controlling other people's thoughts? That's a slippery slope. It's one thing to say, it'd be different if he himself came out and said X, Y, and Z about person A or group B. But to want to control what we feed our minds is really, really a slippery slope, and I don't know that's a mountain I want to climb down. And I don't want to lose my gig. I don't want nobody saying I hate nobody. And that's a fucked up part to have to you have to think about what you want to say because you don't want to be Kyrie because you ain't got Kyrie money. Like Kyrie can handle being canceled because Kyrie can go rest on his millions that he's made already and live out the rest of his days in anonymity. The rest of us would be catching the fucking bus or the rapid trying to get a job at McDonald's. Is
but
that safe?
I feel like us as black people, we should be willing to get be on the front line to get counseled. You know what I'm saying? Like so many of us I think like now, like let's say like the athletes, just that community of just black athletes.
Mm-hmm.
They're so scared to get that money and endorsements and whatever else they got going on pulled away from them versus just standing with another black man, regardless if I like what you're saying or not, because you really didn't say nothing. So regardless of what I like, what was posted or not, I'm not gonna stand with you because I'm looking like, oh well, my money, my money, my money. So it questions the thing where all these black athletes, they be like, oh, I'm from my people on this and that and blase blase. But when it comes to a time where it's another black man, y'all deem that man to be crazy or he doing X, Y, and Z, but y'all don't never want to stand up for nobody. Y'all all about self. So I feel like if there's more black people if we all came as a community and say, you know what, we all gonna stand up. So damn the NBA, y'all gave that man 6 bogus ass rules. We not watching NBA. The black players, they not playing in the NBA. Fuck the money. They gonna have to do something. You know what I'm saying? They can't afford for all of us to walk off the fucking court. We the only ones on the damn court. They can't
Is this
afford
the
for
mountain that black people want to climb for unity though?
but we scared though. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I hate. Man, I love my black people, but at the same time I hate black folks because man, we so fucking scary. Like what's
I don't
so
know.
different
I don't know if I think sometimes we confuse fear with strategy. And
but what's the
if we had
strategy?
No,
that's what I'm saying. If we
I think
had a
we
strategy, that would be
scared.
different.
We ain't got no
I think
strategy.
we
We fucking
scared
scared.
of the strategy
Yeah, there
because
you go.
the strategy is always talked about and never executed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And like to take it a step further, it's a lot of I'm against, hating anybody. Let's just say that first, but it's a lot of evidence that we are the real Jews. You know what I mean? It's actually a tribe from Africa. They tested their DNA and they came out like the purest Jew DNA or whatever. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And like with all that being said, taking it a step further, when people want to sit there and say the Holocaust didn't happen or this or that, okay, we know all that happened. It's history. But at the same time, why is, and this is not like anti anything, it's a question. I'm not worried about being canceled because everything I get, I work for myself. So it's going to be hard to cancel me. But just to be real about it, why is our plight and story and history so just swept over and nonchalant, but everybody else could raise their shit up like a flag. I don't get it.
Right.
Like,
Because
we gotta.
they are doing what they should do for their community, their lineage, their heritage, and their history. We aren't. Like we
I
can't
mean,
blame we can't blame
we
another group of people for not
I'm not
remembering
blaming
what
them. I'm
happened to
saying
us.
I'm not blaming them, bro. I'm just saying we marched and all that shit. I mean, the squeaky wheel's supposed to get the grease. We've been yelling about this shit before Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all that shit. We've been yelling about this shit a long damn time. Like that shit ain't working.
Last 200 years.
I'm saying no reparations, no, you know what I'm saying? Even the little bullshit they did in the 80s, like what's that shit when they make you get an interview for a job and shit, all that
Affirmative
shit.
action.
Oh,
Affirmative
okay,
action, all
yeah.
that shit. They getting ready to cancel all that shit. Like, so I don't get it.
You
I mean, I'm not
ask or
saying.
you ask or you take.
Well, I'm saying like we know we ain't taking shit, so like shut that.
Well,
They gonna
hell,
shut that
we
shit
need to
down.
cut them loose and take something. Because I mean, if asking ain't gonna get nothing, we ain't gonna get
You
nothing
know
done
what?
with that.
It's economics though. It's what you said.
Exactly.
It's gonna boil
Yes.
down to when we
Yes.
collectively. First of all, it take balls. So first of all, we talking about LeBron, Kyrie, whoever. Like the entire NBA. First, it's gonna take motherfuckers to say, "All right, we about to start our own league." Then it's and not just NBA, but like everything. Then it'll actually take. Well, guess what? Now y'all need a TV contract. So now we need Brian Allen or somebody. We need a fucking black telecommunications company. Then so now that the games could be televised. Then we're gonna need uh the consumer. The consumer gonna have to realize that we don't necessarily love the NBA because of Jerry West on the logo. We love the NBA for the players. You know what I'm saying? So we literally will have to go support that shit. And we got to go to the black clothing designer and stop fucking with Gucci. And we got to go. Once we start hurting their pockets like that, that's when the motherfucker pay attention. Other than that,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
care what we do.
But even with the thing with that, the masses is what's gonna
Bless you
control
too,
it. So
bro.
like,
Thank
only
you.
reason why our broke ass is trying to go to goddamn Gucci is because Jay-Z them talking about Gucci. If they was talking about fucking FUBU and all that, we'd be
I
trying
mean,
to
I
get
get it. It would have to be. It would
I
have to
mean,
be
like,
a collective, and trust and believe. Everybody know it's so hard to get a collective of us to do anything like and stay on the same
Yeah.
page. That shit is impossible.
Yeah,
Like
I
I mean,
mean, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
no, go ahead, Brielle.
My whole thing about this shit is it's like everybody like have all these harebrained ass ideas about what we need to do as a collective to like convince these other races. Fuck convincing other races. He got a choice. He could say fuck the NBA. Cause if my job came to me and was like, yeah, you said this and you did this and you gotta do boom, 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 boom. Either I'm gonna do the shit and keep my job, or I'm gonna say fuck all that and my respect is
Right.
gonna be more important. Because at the end of the day, these people got a 400-year head start on us.
Yeah.
They got old ass money. We not starting
Yeah.
no basketball league today or tomorrow or the next day. So my whole thing is it's like at the end of the day, it's about humanity. You feel me? And a collect would that be like the Jews took their grief and then they bonded about it. They
Yep.
came over here and they made something of themselves because of the Holocaust. You get what I'm saying? Like we not there yet as a people, and that's okay. So individually, you got to stand for something, or you gonna fall for whatever the fuck they got going on because they own everything.
Right.
Like we got to be honest. They can cancel
Everything,
anybody
right?
about anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So get your own shit so you can cancel people too, or because I don't know what he did. I seen the internet blow up about it, but
Let me tell you,
he didn't make it.
he suggested that we watch this documentary.
He he didn't suggest. He
He
literally
no,
just
he put it on
posted-
his page. He posted it. Okay, he posted.
the flyer for this documentary.
But this documentary, like I've seen so many times, so horrible. Why is Jeff Bezos got this shit on Amazon?
And why did Shaq Theater show it before?
Why is it not
that.
shut down? Why shut down on Amazon? But you know what? Like, I mean, it's all much ado about nothing because we know it'll be out the news cycle in a week. You know what I'm saying? They be on to the next story. So it's just like it's all like distractions and shit to just I think just to keep everybody. Like it's election night. You know what I'm saying? How much more divisive can we get as a fucking nation? Like
I mean,
it's
but you know what? I hate when people
Trump
say
getting ready
that
to
because, like,
rerun. Trump's about to rerun.
this
Right.
country
Bruh.
was founded on division.
Yeah.
Like, before we even got here, the rich white people told the poor white people, "You too stupid to vote."
For sure. They was slaves like us.
Nah, I'm not gonna go that far.
No, bruh.
Nah,
Listen,
No.
they were
they
slaves.
they were
Listen,
slaves.
No.
listen. They were
Chattel
slaves.
slavery that
And then when they came up with capitalism became the new slave. When they came up with capitalism, they figured this shit out. Like,
you talking about indentured servitude.
what I'm talking about is how
Get-
white
I'm
broke
talking
white
about. I'm
people
talking about in this
broke
country,
broke white
white
people
people
was
were
not
not
shit.
slaves; they were indentured
Listen.
servants, and they
Okay,
had
I
the
get it. I
ability
get
to
it.
work their way out of being an indentured servant.
Okay, I get it. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying on top of that, they made them feel like they were better than us.
Yes.
So that was even more of the mind fuckery going on back in the days.
Yes.
Where they like it was just a whole thing like, hey, well you guys aren't you're not like the African slaves, you know what I'm saying? Or however they put it, I don't know. We wasn't there and shit. But I'm saying that was more of the game, the 400-year head start and all that shit. Like it run real deep. So I'm saying at the end of the day, to the 3% or 1% or whatever it is now, do you think they really give a fuck about a middle wage earning white person? Not really.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
they don't give a fuck to this day, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? They like that the elite is only, I think, cares about the elite, period.
Oh, facts.
They like that the elite.
My bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say to kind of both of y'all point, you bro, what you said in Brielle is like just that courageous component that a lot of black men, celebrities in particular, or people that we look to as idols, or people that we look to as in some regard of leadership, lack courage, and that's like one of the biggest things. It's always like this, one in a generation type athlete or person of black leadership that we actually respect. There's like one in every generation. We had the Muhammad Ali's, we had the, they killed off all of the, let's say, day-to-day black men that we would have, the Malcolms, the Marcus Garveys, the James Baldwins.
Hey, bro,
these
we could only see half your face though.
Oh shit, my bad, bro.
Yeah, drag it
My
out.
bad.
Hey, you know what? You on to something so genius though, because I'm hearing what you're saying, and I just want to add, I'm gonna back away real quick after I say it is, and that should be all tied to fucking money. It's like everybody's scared to lose, like Brielle said, scared to lose a job, or scared to be out the NBA, or scared. It's like because they holding, or they the plug on everything. They holding everything.
You know what though? The difference is that when Muhammad Ali took his stand and did not go to Vietnam, other black athletes financed that guy's existence.
He went to jail.
He went to jail though, right?
But they gave him money and gave him the ability to say, you know what? I know my family is not gonna fall on their face while I'm down because my brothers got me. They didn't trumpet it. It wasn't all over the news.
But most of the ones that was
the athletes don't have that luxury, so if you will. They don't have, ain't nobody about to do it. If Kyrie quits his job and they take all his money, Kyrie will just be a broke nigga with a story. Because we not gonna do anything as a people.
Yeah, I think what separates Kyrie from, let's say, a LeBron is in regards to like his grounding and who he actually is as a person. Athlete aside, money aside, who he is as a person. Like I heard when he I watched the interview after when they were trying to force him to apologize, and he just was like, I'm gonna stand on what I said. I apologize for causing any type of emotional harm or trauma, or disrespect to Jews, but what I said was factual, and I'm gonna stand on that. So now I'm curious to see the way these next few steps gonna play out. And then, to be honest, I don't rock with LeBron no more after LeBron's remarks about Kyrie.
LeBron a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear.
Cool,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's gonna be the one thing in his career.
Hey, LeBron,
LeBron views things there's two ways to look
Rich
at the
nigga
struggle.
perspective.
Hey,
That's what I'm
LeBron,
It's not just
LeBron
rich
views
nigga
it to keep
perspective.
that check.
Bro.
He got that bag. He keeping that bag coming.
Yeah,
We gotta.
like
I mean, but you gotta
LeBron
look
with
at
all
how
praise.
many black lives LeBron is actually touching on a day-to-day basis with just his school alone.
Right, for sure.
That's true story.
For sure.
And
Like I hate,
Like
like
if you
I
look
he put
look at
people
what
on
they
a
did
lot
to
of families.
Kanye.
That's true.
Not just Kanye. They ruined his school. They didn't give a shit about them black
yeah,
kids
now
in
that's
that school.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
man. Because them
And
kids ain't got shit to do with that shit.
that's
I
part of
hesi-
what they dangle over your head to keep you in
Yes,
line now.
exactly. And I don't like what the route that LeBron is taking.
Yeah.
But I think LeBron is looking at a bigger picture financially, what he can do
For
for
sure.
generations to come.
For sure.
Not everybody is supposed to fall on their sword.
Look, my only beef with Brian is leaving Cleveland. Like I was salty about that shit. I'm beef to this day.
Wait
But
a
he
minute,
came back. Listen, but he
the first
came
time.
back. He came back and got us a ring. So now what? But as far as with him making, people, people have an impact or footprint on the world, and I mean, who am I to judge? That like Giles say, that man got a school, everything else. So I ain't tripping about him not really getting in Kyrie business like that.
Nigga, you
He
need to
might
dump
not
them
be.
ashes, bruh.
Yeah, that
Listen, listen, man. I'm in this bitch like the mechanic, bruh. I'm like the mechanic working on the shit. That shit is still on there.
All right. We can't spend the whole time on Kyrie. The baby. Is the baby canceled? Is it self-induced? Or are we just like this? My man is giving two what is it? 2 for 1 tickets.
He got the Buffalo Wild Wings deal going on. You know what I'm saying? Buy one, get one half off, and we throw you extra wing in that bitch too.
Is he being unfairly treated, did he earn? Is it just a rap for him?
I had high hopes for this cat. Me and my son would argue who was the real baby in the beginning. It was the baby or little baby.
It's not even close now.
Listen, it ain't even close now. But I had such high hopes for this cat. From the time I seen them niggas roll up on him at his video shoot and he checked them, I was like, I'll fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? From that day. But man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Even musically.
It's a business thing. Now let's be clear. I was a really big fan. The music have always been mid. Let's be clear. But I like men who like don't just take shit laying down. I'll be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like as a black woman, like I don't like men that just do whatever people say. Now the nigga be going too far though. Let me be clear. He takes shit too far. On ain't no balance with him. Like there's no logic. It's just strict like emotion and rage, and he just so bullheaded. But the shit with his baby mother and then the shit with Meg, it's like as a woman, why the fuck would I ever buy anything from you? I see how you feel about us. That don't make sense. And women the ones spend money. They the one who asked me to be kissing. You appealing to these men and peacocking for men, and they not go buy a poster. They act like it's gay. So I mean, did he earn it? It was bad business moves.
I think Facts.
Here we are.
He should have been more like LeBron. He should have been.
My only qualm with Brian is I wouldn't have opposed him publicly. Even if I would have shot him like, bro, what the fuck you doing? Like, I wouldn't have opposed him publicly.
Right.
I don't think he was given a choice.
I feel like that too.
I feel like they came to him and said, bro, you next. Make a call.
You better say what needs to be said for your family, for your legacy. And I understand because I love Brian. That don't take away from nothing he never done. But it was just like, for me, I just know I wouldn't have. I don't know what puppet strings they be pulling in Hollywood. That's not my business to say because I'm not there yet. But it would have took a lot for me to do that in public, knowing that everybody is already scrutinizing him. But you would play Tory Lanez music. It's like you don't mind being on the other side of controversy. For real.
It ain't controversial when it's niggas.
Brielle, you just put me on to something. So how the hell, like you say, you don't know what puppet strings they pulling and shit. How the fuck Kanye not a millionaire, not a billionaire no more? How the
That's
fuck could you lose? How the fuck can I get fired and I don't got the money that I'm supposed to have?
because
Now
that's a lie,
I
bro.
understand liquid assets and shit, but I'm talking about bottom line. How the fuck is you not a billionaire no more by losing 3 contracts?
Because it's a lie. Like, for first off, you have to submit documentation. You have to want Forbes to rank you.
All right.
You have to submit all your documentation, your finances to Forbes magazine. They just told him he wasn't a billionaire because it fit a narrative, and they need him to look weak. They need him to look like he's been defeated.
Yeah.
So they put that out there, and I don't think that there is in and I could be wrong, but I don't think that they've been able to actually do evaluation that quickly of him losing that, because he was just saying he had like $11 billion like a month or two ago. You don't go from 11 billion to
Right.
some 100 million over an Adidas deal.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You know,
That shit
so
crazy.
I
I mean,
think that
that
was
right
just.
there.
I feel
We
like
can't
either
hear you,
one.
Queen.
We can't
I
hear
feel like
you.
either
yourself.
one, he either one was in like all the contracts added up, maybe was a billion, and once people started pulling contracts back, that's how you lost your billion. But outside of that, as whatever's in his bank account, that's locked in. Like you not really
I'm
unless you're reaching in that joint.
That's
You
something like
I'm
I
saying
question
too.
the accuracy or something like that. Because Lil Baby said his net worth on Wikipedia or whatever was $5 million. He
It's
said he had
inaccurate.
that in cash.
It's
Hey,
always
look,
inaccurate.
how you got that kind of money and you lose your deal, but you can't just go build buy a fucking factory. I mean, they make all the fake ass Yeezys in China. You can't go buy a couple fake Yeezy
Okay,
factories
well
and do them
that
yourself.
that part it ain't even about buying the factory. It's about they've already got hundreds of years of organized networks in
Yeah.
place. Like, you could buy
Production,
a fucking
distribution.
building, but who's going to get your shit from China to here?
Yeah.
They're not going to let you use their ships. They're not going to let you use their planes. So you don't just have to buy a factory. You got to buy planes. You got to buy
The
ships. You
system.
got to buy. You got to buy
Right, right.
buses. You
You
got to
got to
buy
buy the
trucks.
machine.
You got to buy, and then you have to have stores that are willing to sell your product. And if they have every other piece of merchandise in those stores, they're going to tell them, "We'll shut your ass down if you pay
right.
if you sell his shit." So it's the whole system that you have to try to circumvent, and
Yeah.
a couple $1 billion ain't gonna do it.
That's why they said Sway really did have the answers when he told him, like, shit, you got to get this from the ground up. You trying to shoot straight to the top and you ain't built no foundation. That's why
Yes,
people are like, all these
yes,
years, Sway was right.
yes. All right. Anybody heard the song that Drake dissed Meg Thee Stallion?
Yeah, I
Okay,
heard it.
Yeah.
I heard the
I've
bars.
heard way worse. Like, I don't like.
I don't think it was a diss though. Like
This to protect black women at all costs era.
but they don't protect black women though. That's the thing. That, like
What
it's a
if
contradiction.
she lying?
But
Right.
what if she not?
How come, like, we could talk about killing a gazillion niggas and that's okay, but call one sister a liar and the world explodes?
Because how many times when a rapper gets shot, how many times do we question whether or not said rapper was shot? Don't nobody ask for no hospital records. Don't nobody ask him to lift up his chest and show the bandage. And when he at the video shoot the next week, shooting at his ops and all his friends and all that shit, like, it's never this much controversy. We just take a nigga word for it. So what? I don't understand what is all of the rigmarole about. It's either because she could be lying, but what business is it of ours?
Well, her homegirl is kind of putting her out there.
Her homegirl sent a text that said, "Help, Tori shot Meg," and then Megan said, "quote unquote," she got paid, and now her story changed. So with whoever she lying for, you are no longer a credible source of information to me. because you a side switcher, or you a liar from the beginning, or you a liar at the end.
I mean, they also said that my man didn't have any gun residue on him.
But there were bullet casings. And see, here's the thing: everybody want to be a detective and figure out who done
Exactly.
it. But the problem really is, at the end of the day, if you read the police report, bullet casings, 3 of them were found at the scene, along with an acrylic nail and some other shit. Regardless as to who did what in that car, that girl got shot. So why is it because it's a female? And I just look at it as I'm a female, right? But I could if that was my sister, even as a man, if that was my mother, like I shouldn't have to always put it to men like that. Like, well, what if it was your daughter who said something like terrible happened to her, and she got to constantly defend herself, and men is constantly berating her, and they constantly bring it up. If he would have talked about a man getting shot, if he would have brought up Takeoff in that song, if he would have brought up Dolph in that song, if he would have brought up any nigga that got shot and lived in that song, you already know it had been up with Drake. He wouldn't be able to show his face at a concert. So yes, I have heard worse. But my thing is, like, are you shooting at her because she a girl? Like, he's shooting at Serena Williams. I don't know. It was real spicy. Men are getting a little too sassy for me. Because why are you shooting at Serena Williams' husband? What are you doing with this white man?
Well, that's why. He's a white guy.
Right. He's white man.
Well, you know Drake, like, didn't he date Serena or something?
It's crickets with Pusha T, though.
Like on a date or some shit like that back in the day.
Yeah.
That's cool, but you disrespect my husband. I don't care his nationality, especially when you an old fling. Like, stop playing in my face. Like, Drake should have been got slapped. Like,
hey, it remind me you know, when they first started calling niggas computer gangsters and internet gangsters and shit. Like these rappers is on the same shit now. They fucking with women, they talk about your pet, anything.
Dude watching too much battle rap.
They doing too much, because when men, now here's the thing, like, yes, it is rap, yes, it's been controversial, and who don't like a little shade every now and again? But when Pac wrote hit him up, he actually had beef with a nigga. When he name dropped a nigga wife, they actually had static. What would be Drake's reason for even writing such a double entendre?
Because it was dope, though. Did you listen to the whole album?
The bar was a bar. And
but the thing was, it was mid though. I would understand if it was some shit to make me go, "Oh my god!" I can't. It was mid. You could have said 100 things that rhyme with BBL or anything. You know why you chose what you did.
Yeah.
And you got the attention you was looking for. But the thing is though, like aside from all that girl done been through so much in the last couple years. You get what I'm saying? Like, people have taken their life for so much less. And it's like, if she did have niggas that would touch him, would he had done it? Like, that's what be. I don't like when men pick on women.
But some folks said that it wasn't about her. It just was a double entendre. Like, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it was so much directed to her as much as it was just the line he wanted to throw in there.
Let me play devil's advocate. Women have fought for equality for 100 years plus.
She ain't off limits. Okay.
Why now? You know, y'all can't pick and choose when that equality should apply. I should be able to talk shit about you just like I talk shit about the nigga next door.
You should, now, but make it even.
There's going to be some niggas that I'm not going to talk shit about because I know they will peel my cap. They will
do whatever. And you picking on girls.
But my thing is
when is that? That's been the same since kindergarten.
Yeah.
I don't know. I used to get niggas beat up for stuff like that, so I can't relate.
But you couldn't get every nigga beat up. It was some niggas that your niggas that you went to go get to beat up a nigga would come back and be like, no. I'm not fucking with that nigga.
That has never in my life happened to me. Never.
You didn't have a big enough problem. But there's always some nigga in the hood that other niggas in the hood be like, nah, bro, you on your own with that.
About him, bro.
So as a man, though, that's what I'm not understanding. So as a man, if you two pussy, like, come on, we gotta be honest. If this was niggas on the street and a nigga would hit a girl because he's scared of hitting that guy, we will all have a problem with it. Let's keep it a bean. We will call him pussy. It ain't about equality. It's about the fact of, like, that girl wasn't bothering nobody. You know what I'm saying? And
for men, we remove the emotion though, and we just hear the lyric. We hear the bar.
That's it.
We don't have an emotional traumatized connection. Oh my God, he picking on her. Like, we don't process that. We process, all right, that bar was fire. next.
All right, so you
like,
you have a daughter?
Yeah, absolutely too.
So okay, so your daughter, we could say anything. We could say anything traumatic happens to her, right?
Mm.
And then a man, right, that she is acquainted with speaks on it. Unprovoked, didn't have nothing to do with it. We could even talk about at her school right now. Something she get beat up at school or something. And there's a little boy that is taunting her at school, like, yeah, that's why you got beat up. You not gonna take no offense to that.
But I would take offense to that if that was my brother. I would take
But it's
offense to
just
that if that
words.
was my
Hey,
cousin.
because
If that was
she a
if that was
rapper.
anybody in my family, male or female, I'd feel some type of way because I can talk shit about them, but you can't.
Exactly. But
So it's got
that's
nothing to
pretty
do
much
with
the
her being.
world's,
It's got nothing to do with her being a woman.
but
But
that's the
Exactly.
if
world's
it was a
stance,
neighbor's
though.
kid, I'd be like, oh, that shit was a bar.
Look,
But
I
see, that's
think
the
it's
thing.
just
My empathy don't stop with people that I love. I extend it to everyone because, again, even if it were a man, if it were Yellow Beezy, that nigga got shot like 7, 8 times and was laid up in the hospital.
So wait,
If
wait,
he
wait,
made
wait,
it,
wait, wait, wait. Let me ask you this then. So when Pusha T like completely eviscerated Drake, did you cry for Drake?
cry for him, why they were actually beefing. I'm
No,
not saying.
that wasn't no real life beef,
So
and
here's the
he made
here's
that
what
man
I'm
look
trying to
horrible.
like
He put his
reiterate
son
too.
out there. We didn't even know he had a kid.
We
Right.
didn't. We found out through a rap song. That's
So right,
crazy.
so what I'm saying is when niggas are into it and they shoot at each other, it's just
Tell
you
Meg
get what I'm
respond what
saying?
it is.
But when
Like that's
people
how
are
Meg handle it.
starting, when people just
And,
like get hit with
hold on
strays,
1 second, Brielle, because somebody got some clicking in the background. I'm not sure who that is, but that,
yeah, it's breaking up real bad.
yeah, I think that's you, Chill.
That's
Yep, that's you. I
you can hear
muted
me.
you. Yeah, I can. We can hear you now. I don't know
I
what's
don't
going
know
on.
what
You got that? That's your Obama phone, bro.
bruh.
I thought they took them back.
Hell no.
That's that
Be on the
weird nigga.
BlackBerry.
You got about 30 of them joints.
And my bad, Brielle, but I want to make sure that people can hear what you're saying.
right? Well, I mean, I don't need to be on a crusade about it because I'm actually, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to convince nobody of anything. Truthfully, it's just that the I pay attention to what men say about how men address women and then how men address men. I pay attention to shit like that because one thing about the baby I respect is that nigga will disrespect anybody. It's just it's even. That's equality.
Yeah.
That nigga will disrespect a man. That nigga hit a bitch. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But when I feel like men like pick and choose and they try to like fuck with weaker parties and make you pussy to me, cause I ain't never really like played with shit like that. So that's where I stand on it. If he wouldn't do it to any of the males that been shot, gunned down, whatever, I don't think that the female. But again, like y'all said, he's shooting at a Serena husband because he's pussy and he's gonna be careful about who he
Yeah.
addresses.
Right,
That's
right.
pussy though, and my
Yeah.
respect falls for men when they move like that because it's like, what are you afraid of?
And make no mistake, this is Drake we talking about. Hotline Bling, best I ever had. He is soft cat, just period. All the light skin memes is about him. He hella moist.
See now, honestly,
It's
now,
Drake.
like
Yo,
you put it like how you put it,
where's that noise
make me
coming
look at it
from?
different.
Chill gotta
I
get the
don't
fuck
know.
out because it's him.
It gotta
Is
be.
that me?
It's
I
that,
think it
yeah,
is, bro.
they trying to cut that Obama phone off, bro.
Uh-huh.
No, well, I muted him, and it's still there.
Is it? Well, I wonder
Yeah.
what is it.
And actually, that
Chairman.
was not him. That's you, Chairman.
Oh man. Hold on.
That is you. Yes. Yes.
He got to talk
Nah.
about that Obama phone
Now,
and shit.
I will say, we all sexist. Women like to, not respectfully, but women like to get on their high horse when the men are sexist, but have absolute. I'll give you a perfect example. A woman can have a 37-page dossier on what she wants out of a man, and that's completely acceptable. A man says, I don't want no fat chick, and women come out
Blow
the
the fuck
woodwork slamming this nigga for having one requirement.
That's not the problem. It's usually fat, ugly, broke niggas that say that. Cause men with money and men that be secure don't say stuff like that.
Are you
Like y'all
kidding? Yes,
gotta
they do.
Y'all
Man,
gotta
with
dig
money
a little
ain't,
bit
money
deeper.
they ain't looking for no. They need eye candy, so they not looking for no overweight junk. They want something that's a specific type, a specific height,
Yeah.
a separate age. You're not going to look for nobody that's just like, oh well, just no average joint. No, they're not even talking about it because they're not looking at it. So it's middle class men that's saying, hey, I want something, and it's then these other women that's looking at us like, oh well, you know, y'all sexy, y'all this, y'all that. No, it's not that. It's just like if I have something that I like it.
And
Y'all
then
got
if I
something y'all
ask
like, we
them
supposed to
same
respect.
men to show me the last 10 bitches that they fucked with and actually show me a dating resume, shit get quiet.
So wait a minute. It's okay for women to be sexist, but not men.
Right.
No, I didn't. When did I say that?
That's pretty much. It sounds like
No.
it
If
sound that
you
way.
No. You are not
If
allowed
you
to
go ask
present.
women the same thing that you just, if I say, hey, show me the last 5-10 minutes you dated or whatever, blase, or how, I don't even got to know how many. Just tell me the longest
Are you
relationship
kidding me?
you had.
When
And
I see
say, what
bitches,
you not have?
that's the thing. People don't think with logic. Don't speak for me. Ask me. Because if a bitch be like, I need a man to make 100K, show me your W-2, bitch. Because what you make? Why you want a man to make 100K? Everybody trying to date out of their league. Like,
Yes. Yes.
Right.
no. So I don't think that it's okay for anybody to be sexist. Let's be honest. We're human. Both sexes have double standards.
Absolutely.
Period. Like, we
Yes.
got double standards. So the problem is everybody want to date out of their league. Let's be honest, because the men, I promise you, and this is I could survey 10 men. I'll bring them all onto the podcast. At this big a motherfucking age, I don't know men that are like truly in shape. Like truly in shape. I don't know a bunch of them.
I am fat.
Exactly.
I feel
so
attacked.
if you're fat, I don't want to hear about fat chicks. It's like, get you a fat chick, let her cook you some good food, and be happy, be fruitful. If a nigga's
No, with
in
a fat
shape,
joint. I don't mind no fat joint. I ain't got no problem with the thickums. All I'm saying,
I love them.
yeah, you know what
But
I'm saying?
I respect people that don't, though. I respect
Okay, if I cannot pick you up, I cannot pick you up.
respectfully. But why the fuck would you want to anyway?
What? Pick you up?
Yeah.
Well, there's times where romantically you want to. And
You
if you
gotta see if
can't,
a bitch even want that. Like,
well then you know what? Then you not for me.
because the thing is, am I too fat or are you too weak? Like, because you just said you fat.
It's a combination
and you
of
don't go
both.
to the gym.
Yes, I don't. It's a combination of both.
So how much can you lift? How small do I gotta be? We grown.
I don't. If I gotta work out to be with you, then I don't want to be with you. I want to be able to be with you at my regular.
You need to work out to just be alive, nigga. You need to go hit some cardio just to be here.
There you go, you in that joint spot 400 pounds trying to pick her ass
Right.
up. Like,
I don't want to have to train just to kick it with you. That's that.
Damn.
But I'm a short dude. My whole life been short. I've heard it a million times. Oh, I don't want no short nigga. And that's acceptable. That's okay. But if I be like, well, I didn't want your fat ass anyway, now I'm wrong.
I don't know about that, because I would respect that so much. Like, I'd be like, and you know what? And God bless you. You're right.
I don't know, 30 years ago, I tried a really tall woman. We went out, it looked like she was walking me. I felt uncomfortable.
I can't do short.
I don't think men should date tall women. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where my dilemma come in. If you short, man, I feel like you probably shouldn't date a tall woman. But tall men can date short women because my wife, she's short, so it's just like, you know what I'm saying. I'm 6'3", she like 4'9".
It's genetically like the way we were like wired. Like if we're wired for you to protect me, bro, I don't want to have the nigga that you beefing with about me look down on you. Like, I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
But you realize that big niggas get beat up too, right?
Hey, true
that's
story.
cool.
True story.
But if she holding your head while you swinging, it's like, that's embarrassing as fuck. No, thank you.
You're not gonna. I'm gonna tell you what though. I don't give a fuck how big I am. If you gonna sit there and watch me get my ass whooped, we got a problem.
You got a goddamn problem.
We gonna get our ass whooped together.
Listen, because when I give you that
You
look,
can't have no babies. I ain't fighting no niggas. Everybody got their role. Okay.
No.
You walking home. You gonna be on the
way.
When that nigga put his foot in my ass and I look over at you, that mean go get the gun.
Do something.
Hold on, babe.
I tried. Yeah, I tried to warn him up, but it didn't work. So go get the gun.
Something. Yeah, you got to contribute to this. I can't just take an ass whoop. Then I got to go home and look at you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be scowling at you the whole ride, like.
And then
Hey,
for the next 10 years, every argument, you ain't do that to that nigga.
Matter of fact, let me find him on Facebook since you want to pop all that shit.
Oh,
let me call him.
Yeah,
man.
No, we would break up right after that though, because I wouldn't even be able to look at you the same once you get your ass whooped in front of me.
You about to get dog walk.
Like, and you know what? It depends. I guess it would probably depend too. Like, if I got some good licks in, but I just took an L, that's one thing. But if I don't, really, that don't count.
Here's the thing. Number one, I'm gonna be honest and say that we are at too big of an age to be getting into physical altercations. Okay.
Well, that's true too.
We are arthritic. Ain't nobody fighting. Yeah. However, even in my younger years, if you get your ass whooped in front of me, that means that biblically you cannot fulfill your role in my life. And no, absolutely the fuck not. It's literally a part of the 10 Commandments. Do not get thou asses whooped in front of your bitch.
No. You got a point.
Good story.
Yeah, you gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them. If you can't provide,
well, let me ask you this: if I'm getting beat up, but I bite him and it changes the tide of the fight, does that count?
I would have a lot of respect for you because you are resilient, and we could be great friends because of your resilience.
Okay, hell no. Listen. So what if dog got beat up because of you though? Like you was popping, dog was like, "Hey, chill out." And you still popping, chill out, and now you force that man to do something that he didn't really want to do, but you over there talking. You doing too much. Mm-hmm. So now
my nigga beat you.
He because he trying to he just want to get to the car and go to fuck home. But you out that bitch, you know what I'm saying? You from the east side, so you out there mother just going. And he just want to go back to the car and get out the way. So now you done got that man whooped. And then you still like, oh, this
How long are we together, though, in this scenario? Because I don't know if I'm willing to really, like, this is a marriage question. Like, it's got to be my wife. But, like, a year into the deal and you about to get me beat up, I'm going to leave you there.
I don't care about the year. I'm just trying to figure out where she at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you get your man whooped, how you feel?
If you caused it.
No, you caused it, not you.
I'm because it wouldn't happen if it were me, but I'm trying to put myself in a mind state because I've only dated like really like chill, like timid, not timid, but like the men that I date aren't usually like with the like rah-rah type. They're not people that argue, and I'm actually not neither. Like we not finna do all that. Where your bitch at? I'm not going back and forth for no man. So as far as my dude getting beat up because of me, never happened. Never gonna happen. I ain't even never had a man get into an argument because of me. I really truly do know like my place in all of this. Like that's why like don't speak for me where women are concerned because I know my place in all of this. I'm not gonna hop up in no man face for what? This is how I make my money. He's not gonna fuck me up, nor my man. And you know what? And God bless you, and you can have it.
It actually has happened throughout history a lot.
And I respect that. And niggas get beat up because of their own volition as well. People just get the fuck beat out of them sometimes. I understand that. All I'm saying is if we're dating and you get the fuck beat out of you in front of me, there is no situation, there is no scenario that you could place in front of me that would make me be like, I totally understand you getting your ass whooped today.
The problem with that, go ahead, bro.
Job, what if, because I'm listening, I'm just observing, I'm thinking, because I know Jobs, we play poker. I know Jobs is slightly built, kind of shorter guy. But let's say, what if he's like actually landing punches and scoring like Mayweather? Like he's literally throwing combinations together and he got a big dude on the rocks, on the ropes. And he's, you know what I'm saying, he's getting a few jabs in, and next thing you know, and Jobs is just sleep. But he put in a good effort, though. Yeah, for at least 25 seconds.
I can respect
25 seconds, he was winning that shit. On point.
Yeah, you got to respect that.
No.
You got to respect it.
Listen, I said we will be really good friends, but these do not get degrees over here, baby. If I'm starting a legacy with you and you can't protect me and my legacy, I'm good.
Technically, you're not at risk. I fought for y'all. And to keep it a buck, any nigga that's really been in the trenches, in the streets, has lost a fight. If he tell you he hasn't, that nigga is lying or some type of wonder kid.
I ain't had too many fights.
I have lost a fight before.
I lost.
I got jumped.
I got jumped too.
I ain't taking no.
Have you done got beat up in front of your girl though?
No.
Did I get jumped?
That's what we talking about. We ain't saying you can't lose, but you lose without feminine presence. Because we gonna look at you different. Like we gotta be honest. What?
So you can
Is
lose.
that gonna,
You just
is
can't
that
lose
gonna
in front
make
of
you
your woman.
disrespect him? Like if he
Never.
lose a fight in front of you, that's gonna make you like be intentional with disrespecting him.
It
Never.
is.
I would
Yes, it
never
is.
ever
Yes, it
intentionally
would. She's
emasculate a
gonna be
man.
looking at that nigga like you a bitch.
That's because you a
Yeah,
unicorn.
that's what it sounds like.
I would
Yeah.
never. I would never emasculate him because y'all go through that shit enough. Like women get so feisty with their words. I would never do that. I told you I'm empathetic, so I'd be like, it's okay. No, it's totally fine. Would I block his number when I got home? Yes.
Well, yeah, so you don't even get the chance to emasculate him or talk shit because you didn't dump them.
Right,
I
you
still
got him out the way.
Damn.
I wouldn't emasculate. I love men from the top of their head to the bottom of their feet. Like y'all are so extraordinary. I would never emasculate you, but you're gonna have to get the fuck up out my face.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Let me ask you this though. Okay, so what happens if you the one that get beat up?
Right.
You were supposed to be punching them hoes for me.
Oh, wow.
That's double standard.
No, but in actuality, what I would want is because my man is protective and not short. I would want for him to actually.
Wow, that was unnecessary right there. But okay.
I like it.
Now you see how Megan feel.
That was a personal attack. Yeah.
Hey, you better watch your damn feet.
I got cut. I got cut by that one. Yeah.
Now you see how Megan feel.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Hey, look,
So what is the guy supposed to do?
no, really, what I would like for him to, because like I said, like I really do understand my role in the universe. And I would appreciate it if he were to de-escalate the situation. So that means if you gotta remove me, or you gotta be like, nah, like babe, we're leaving, or whatever the case may be, like because you standing idle is also telling to me, like because that also means that you're not protective, like because you should want me to not get in no shit where I gotta go to jail or get beat up or beat a hoe up or anything. Like so, I would appreciate it if you were to physically remove me if you have to from that situation. Check me because I'm fine with it. I need it.
So you can't save my ass. Here I am about to fight Shaq to defend your honor, and you can't be like, no, baby.
That's cool. Yeah,
You better know when to hold them and when to motherfucking
No, when to
fold them.
fold him.
Wow.
Hey, he don't.
He gotta give you
Brielle, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Yeah, but
I want you to intervene and don't let this happen with this one. Or is he supposed to be full throttle every time?
My thing is just like in my past I will say because like for instance with my kids dad, like he's a big guy but he's real like he gentle, like he not, you feel me, like he not getting into no fights and doing shit like that. But me myself when I was younger, oh please, it'd be up with any fucking body. I didn't give a fuck who it was. You not finna play with me, you not finna disrespect me.
You was on that trash
all the time.
So
it don't take much even now, but it's like it's a respect thing. Like I respect people like so like ridiculously. I would like it in return. So when you feel like you ain't got to give it to me, okay, bitch, we finna see about that. But that's what he would do. Like you feel me? Like he would just like make me separate from the situation. Like nah, we not finna do all that. But his demeanor always de-escalated the situation. I can't think of too many times where it did end up getting physical or going too far because he'd be like, don't do that. And I respect him, so it's like he said, don't do that. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends. No, I'm not running up on no man to whoop. Nobody asked for him, but he can't get gunned down. So I would just keep that in mind. Like, don't run up on no nigga I'm with, because he not gonna have to fight you neither. You gonna be fighting for your life in the ICU, bitch.
I'm trying to tell you. Dang,
I can respect that.
First off, I feel like me being my size, 9 times out of 10, most people I would run into, they smaller than me. So you already probably gonna be in your head like, I'm gonna pop this nigga. So I'm coming off the dribble like, look, nigga, I'm gonna shoot your ass. So be cool. Like, we can all walk away today, or somebody going to the hospital.
I mean, I got the trifecta of will pop your ass. I'm old, fat, and short.
Listen,
So,
I'm from the east side, baby. We gonna pop something. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we gonna pop some.
Like I'm not. I'm not arguing with nobody at this point. Like it just.
I'm
I'm not in
not.
the mood. I'm tired.
We too
And
old.
I'm
Yeah.
still young. I'm like, bro, but I'm still not trying to argue with niggas all day. I stay out the way. I don't want to deal with nobody. Cause listen, I'm probably gonna put my hands on you. And if it comes down to the max, I'm going all the way to the max. So I'd rather not get myself into that damn if I get an ass whooping or not. Like I just don't want to get to the point where I'm gonna max out. Cause
These
now
young
you know,
cats ain't got no emotional discipline.
Facts.
yeah.
And I think every disagreement is about gunplay. It's like
Oh my
the
god.
ego is so big and they actual like impact on the world is so small. It be irritating the fuck out of me. That's another reason why men just turn me off, period, in our generation. Because it's like, what's with the bravado? Just all the time. You just got your chest puffed out, just all the time.
Well, you know what? They don't want to get beat up in front of no woman.
That's the first
Well,
thing.
you gonna end up getting your now if I hit you because you in the house acting crazy, that's another thing.
The second thing, they don't want to hear no world star. Like,
Oh yeah.
But these little niggas will fuck around and get beat up by a woman. That's why I don't be understanding. It's like it's the bravado be like saving them from something. It be driving me insane. Like, why are we doing all this right now? What?
Yeah, you can't get beat up nowadays because if you get beat up, it's like watching ESPN. You're gonna see that shit every day.
yeah.
I
And
think
if
if a bitch try to tussle with me right now, I would lose for real. Like, listen,
Hey, when the last time y'all been in a fight?
oh jeez, bro.
Y'all want to hear some funny shit? Listen, last fight I was in, what am I, 48?
Oh, I think I heard this one.
Did I tell you this I might have told you this on the
I
poker
think so.
game, man. It might have been like 10 years ago. So my niece boyfriend did some crazy shit. So it was on site. So about a month later I seen him and it was on site. I threw about 400 punches. my little brother say, man, I ain't never seen you have to. When I tell you I beat the shit out of this dude and then I whooped the shit out of myself, I was in bed for like 2 days. My arms were spazzing. And shit. Man, hey, that shit, bro. You don't want to fight at our age on some real shit. Like
no.
that was 10 years ago. Hey, look, it was funny as fuck because I only threw so many punches because when I hit him, I knew I ain't having no more. I was like, oh shit. I was like, I better stay on his ass. Stay on his ass. You know what I'm saying? So I just stayed on his ass. But I'm saying, dude, like 20, dude, like 25 or some shit. But I'm just saying, like, man, for real, like, and then I was just on a realer note though, like, man, these days, you know, if you like KG said, you know, you put your hands on me at my age, it's almost like it's instantly to the max now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at any threat as a top threat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's serious business, but yeah. So anyway, I want to hear y'all stories. What's the last fight y'all been in?
I don't know. The last real probably, I got a plate and 6 screws in my head for fight. So
oh shit.
Yeah, you know that let you know that I was that active in the street, like where I was fighting cats, like we group gang fights, all that stuff. Ended up pushing my knuckle back, and that joint was like when he did the X-ray, it was like this.
Oh.
But I didn't. So when I was fighting, it got pushed back. I didn't go right back and get it like repaired or nothing like that. I'm out playing basketball one day, dunked the ball, broke it some more. So they had to go back in my hand, re-break it, put the plate 6 screws in it. I ain't really fought since then, honestly.
Oh God, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, so that's like the last time I was.
Brielle, your shit was in high school. I already know.
Like, no, not far off. Like, cause fight for what, girl? Please, bitch. My hair is too expensive. You not gonna be pulling on my fucking hair, girl. Fuck you. If you mad, bitch, stay mad. Cause that's it. But I will tell anybody to fuck off though. But no, I was like probably like 19 or something like that. And my mom's boyfriend had like he hated my little sister, and I'm the oldest. So he called his daughter over there. Mind you, his daughter is like 10 years our senior. And he called his daughter over there to fight my sister. And I whooped her
Okay.
motherfucking ass all up and down 134th and Shaw. And that was pretty much that. And I ain't never did no shit like that no more.
That's what's up. Jobs.
Hey, that's legit.
That was it.
To be
Chairman,
honest,
one of y'all. Oh,
2005.
what?
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Who said that? Jobs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nigga, you ain't fought nobody in 2005. Stop capping. You retired in
me.
97.
Shit.
That nigga just got a
Where you fought? Where you fought in 2005? Who tell me all about this?
Well, I can't tell you the whole thing, but it was in the Heights. Actually, I got jumped on.
Tell me it was your neighbor complaining about his grass.
It was not. We was at the bar.
Okay.
05 at the bar.
And I was
There you
talking
go.
like it was a guy that I knew at the he actually had a barber. He had cut my hair and everything. It was me, him, and his boy. And old boy was just running his mouth a lot. And you know when it's about to go down. And I'm like, you know what? I ain't going through this. I'm gonna go home. So I left. Seen another cat that I was really cool with. At least I thought. And he was like, yo, I'm about to go back up in the bar. My man just called me. He said, y'all had some words. Let's go squash this. I'm going to buy everybody some drinks. Life will be good. Blase splee. Against my better judgment, I go back up in there. Old boy that I thought I was really cool with bought everybody drinks but me. 5 minutes later, we was fighting.
But why?
Was you hurt about the drink situation?
I
would have been because I was on my way home, bitch. Like,
I realized that I realized that dude.
That nigga, I would have bought that a drink and sent it to him.
No, I realized that it wasn't about repairing, the situation. It was about, oh, you get me back up there.
Oh, some setup shit.
Yeah. 5 minutes later, we scrapping.
How old was you, bro?
I don't know. Shit, I'm 50 now. So what was that?
15, 16 years ago?
Yeah. Too old to be fucking fighting.
So the average for y'all right now in this conversation is niggas is 35 and up fighting. So, Chairman, you gotta save us because what the fuck?
I was about. I think my last fight probably was like early 20s, really.
Yeah.
I might be maybe second youngest in this joint.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm 31. Mine was at like 24, 25. Yeah. I fought my sister.
Y'all young. That shit don't count. We talking about old people fights over here, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't have so many damn fights. I didn't broke my damn hand fighting. So.
I ain't had no old man squabble yet. I don't plan on having none.
You don't want to. That's what I'm saying. You don't want to, though. You don't want to.
Listen, breaking my hand let me know, like, bro, even in the 30s, bro, I'm not fighting nobody, bro. Like, I break my other hand, now I got two broken hands. 2 plates. I ain't doing all that. You don't get shot. So,
man, who you was scrapping with?
My sister's husband.
They still married?
Yeah, they got married after that.
Oh wow!
Damn.
Hey, bro. That same one I got
it
into it with was right back him and my niece. That's why I stay out shit now.
That's why I said I'm good on that too, bro. Don't call me.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Don't call me on that bull. Next time you light your car on fire, you call the fire department, damn it.
On my mama.
Yeah, no, I had to though, cause they fought before and I knew about it, but he ain't do her like he did her this time. So yeah, me and my brothers. I got 3 brothers. Yeah,
Yeah, mop that nigga up.
Good for y'all.
Yeah, we had to. Yeah, we had to.
Hell yeah.
Listen, it was real awkward for like the next 2 years after that. He still was coming to shit, but it was respect. But yeah, after that, I was like, don't call me for nothing. Keep me out. I got 2 sisters. Keep me out your business.
You got to, man.
If you ain't ready to lead a nigga and all that,
right.
Don't get me involved.
I'd have been flinching at him every Thanksgiving, like,
because he actually cool.
You remember these, nigga? You remember these?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he was cool. He was cool people. I ain't feel bad that we did that because I was enraged. But afterwards, I'm like, damn, we could have did something, handle that differently. That's how I felt. But I was gonna go. That's my sister.
I
You can
wasn't
always
scared
handle it
of my
differently.
brother to jump on somebody. I think that's why I date nice guys. Like
Yeah,
when I did, because I always be so scared. Like, oh my god, like I just be so scared they're gonna like end up in some trouble and behind me and my
yeah,
dumb shit. So
yeah,
I was like, yeah, I try to date nice guys
yeah.
when I was dating guys.
All right, so yo, and like I say, Thursday, I'm gonna go check out a spot. I'll keep y'all posted. The flyer is fucking dope. It was
Yeah.
like just so embarrassing. Like make my shit look horrible.
Right.
Hey, we good at what we good at, jobs. Okay.
Apparently, I'm not good at anything.
Question, Brielle, you ever beat a nigga up?
She
Yes.
looked like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say the way she said that, the way she ended the last, I know she
And
did.
more than one though. It looked like she.
I mean, wait,
probably
hold on. Like, are we talking about elementary school fights, or are we talking about like?
No,
Her
this
nigga.
probably
We
like.
talking about her nigga.
I'm talking about anywhere from
And
teen.
Wait a minute.
early
Wait.
20s.
We talking about. Hold on. We talking about like adulthood, like people I've been in relationships with.
Yeah.
Let's say from your
I'm
teenage
not
years.
answering that. I thought you meant like, back when I was younger. Me? No.
Nah, you like you done beat up.
Hell nah, she
Look,
put hands on
She
something.
over there. She
You
over
and
there
your
catching DB cases and shit.
Yeah, you and your man
Yeah.
go to the grocery store. Y'all come back home ecstatic. Y'all been beefing all day. You get home, you put your hands on him. I see it.
Do you see that?
I see it.
Yeah.
You come home, the house ain't clean.
Absolutely.
It's probably a short dude too.
It's probably little nigga. Yeah, little nigga. Little nigga, dog.
Oh,
like
y'all are really
5'7",
telling me.
140.
Y'all are really
Hey.
telling me what y'all think about me.
Hey, y'all talking about fighting? Y'all talking about fighting so much? Yeah, it reminds me of the one question I had, Jobs. Remember for last week? I don't know if y'all did that question.
We did.
Who
What was it? Michael Jackson versus Prince.
between Michael Jackson and Prince?
Oh, we had a whole like storyline about it. It went on for like 32 minutes. You should have been there.
Oh my god! I know
great.
it was a good one.
Yeah,
I
bro
know
said
it
I
was a
had to
good
get the whip together.
Yeah, actually, I think I got Prince on that one too. I'm pretty sure that's what I said.
I would have to go. I mean, they say Prince could hoop real good and shit. MJ,
Although Michael Jackson did come from the hood, like that was
Mike could kick. Mike could kick too. He might MMA style him to death. Come with that spin and that kick.
I'm gonna go with Mike. Mike could. One, his dad was Joe. He could take a punch, or he could take a hit.
Man, I never thought of that.
But Mike wasn't the one getting hit though. He was the moneymaker. It was his brothers getting beat up.
Yeah. Mike got that ass whooped a time or two.
Touche.
Mike was gone on him too. Remember, Mike was the fastest.
I think Prince the dog walked that nigga, dog.
I do too.
In them heels too.
Yeah.
In some heels,
Oh, no,
dog walked that nigga.
When we get where we going, I'm gonna just commission fights. I'm gonna be like, so before I got here, it was a conversation.
Yeah.
So we just trying to see.
See about that.
Hey.
All right, fuck that. Let's go. Let's go. Justin versus Justin Timberlake.
Wait a minute, Justin who?
Bieber, I think he said.
Battle of the Justins.
Oh,
I said Bieber versus Timberlake.
The dog
yeah, I don't even think that'd be close, man. I think Justin Timberlake would get just demolished.
I saw a video.
It seemed like it don't.
Justin Bieber in Compton kicking.
He
versus Too Short.
Who?
Too Short. Too Short.
Y'all hear that?
2 Chainz
versus Too Short.
Yeah.
I'm going to Bay Area all day.
I don't know.
I'm thinking going Too Short. I think Too Chainz.
I mean, first off, Too Short like 60.
I don't see him getting into no one-on-one squad with neither though. I think he would have 60 Oakland niggas whoop the dog.
That's what I'm saying. You gonna get your ass.
I don't think Too Short's lived in Oakland in decades though.
He probably got some homies though. You gotta have some homies.
Niggas, homies is my OGs.
But I'm saying though, you got homies that got other homies that's going. You know what I'm saying? You got little homies. You gotta have a little homie.
I don't know, man. Y'all underestimating 2 Chainz too, bro. 2 Chainz,
All
like,
right.
from what I understand, was for real.
He like that though. He still. It seemed like he still like that
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't know.
think
He
2
has so
Chainz,
much height on.
and he a big dude.
Yeah,
He's
he's
pretty
a
And he
tall.
got a lot of height, right? All right,
Yeah.
all right. For Brielle, I'm gonna go
And I'm
Aretha
out of here after this one.
Franklin. Aretha Franklin, the Bell.
Aretha Franklin versus Patti LaBelle.
I think that's gonna be a tie. I think them old petty hoes would just whoop each other till they both get too tired and just fall out.
Ain't
That's a
shit like
cook-off
that.
for real. I think they just gonna go in the kitchen and battle baking
Shit.
cakes and pies and shit.
Aretha gonna put paws on you. And I don't care who it is.
No, they
Man,
look
woman,
like they're
child.
I'm going with Aretha.
Yeah. I think Aretha, and she from the city too.
Okay, I'm going with Aretha.
Oh, she is from the D.
She from the D.
Yes, she is. Yeah.
I'm going with Aretha.
Hell to the queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, shout out to Patti LaBelle. I heard the pies are delicious.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah, but them hands would be laid.
Hey.
I think she titty slapper too.
Wig all off. Glitter everywhere. Rhinestones.
Eyelashes.
Yo. All right, this has been dope. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep fucking around with this. This is I think we might be on to something there. Anybody want to say some shit before we dip? Because I gotta work in the morning. And I need at least, oh my God, getting old sucks. I'm telling you, 3 o'clock in the morning, I gotta pee every fucking night. Oh, it's the worst shit.
Bladder
You
about
gotta
to
go
go.
to the bathroom before you go to bed.
I do, man. It doesn't make a fucking difference, man. My bladder is like the size of a Tic Tac now.
That's that.
Does your wife shut your juice off at 8 o'clock?
Yeah, you got.
That's what need to happen.
That's all they need to have. 7:30, not even 8 o'clock. 7:30, you cut. Cut at 7:30.
Wow.
Yeah, I need to do something, man, because this is, oh my God, man. And apparently, I'm healthy, at least in that area. The rest of it is shit, but,
It's almost diaper time.
kind of looking forward to it. At least I won't have to get up.
Oh, hey, when I tore my Achilles on some weird shit though, I love y'all. Don't feel no kind of way about me. When I tore my Achilles, boy, I promise you, the coldest shit was that little piss jar. I just rolled over like. I'm like, hey, fuck that bad, bro.
Yeah, John, it's time to put a commode near the bed.
Yes, sir.
Fuck it.
Get your rollator.
That's not a bad idea. The only problem is then I got to empty this shit.
Yeah.
And what's the point of being lazy if then I got to do extra work?
Yeah.
It's time to hire an aide. You got your bucket card.
Oh, you know
Get
what?
your fucking aide.
Hey, them motherfuckers start sending me AARP shit this year. I'm like,
Oh
whoa!
man, we about to utilize that shit. What the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah.
I didn't get no discounts.
Nigga, I need you to say we gotta go everywhere and shop.
Brielle,
We gotta shop
that
everywhere.
ain't gonna be pissed off coming to this fully grown, functional man house.
Yes, I just want
Bitch, do your job.
Right.
Don't worry about it.
Come get this. Come get this.
I want to make a copy of your handicap sticker so I can put it on my car.
Yeah,
Right.
like he
I wish I had.
I want all the best parking spots. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm hurt a little bit. I'm gonna cry a little bit in the car. Y'all ain't right, man. It's not. You're not supposed to do an old man like this, And I tell you what, I caught myself dying my shit one time. Oh man, y'all think y'all bad? Nigga, my daughters just.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have did that, cuz.
You look like you're painted on your face. What's wrong with you? What are you doing? Blah 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 blah.
That picture that we had together was from like at least 4 or 5 years ago, and you had all gray facial hair then.
Yeah.
Listen, don't show up to your family reason your shit died, because we gonna get on your ass.
Man,
My
just
shit
for you,
pretty white over
the
there.
whole thing. And you know what? I'm gonna buy me one of those Afro wigs too. I'm gonna show up like a 77 all over again.
gonna be on your ass so bad. I'm gonna be sending letters to your fucking house.
Oh, yo, ass.
You would never escape these jokes. No.
Imagine coming to that joint the last February we just had, dog, and you out there died up. We would have been on your ass.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'd have been like, so.
You would have rubbed it like that too.
Exactly. I'd let the beard grow more too, just so I could stroke my shit.
I was dying. Hey, I was dying the fuck out of my beard. Listen, I was dying the fuck out of my beard, right? You know what made me stop dying that shit? Cause when you know, in between when that shit when you need to re-dye, then it's like white here and then it's like black here and white here, like some shit that naturally can't happen. You know what I'm saying? Unless you like a skunk or some shit. Like I literally I got tired of that shit. Like, fuck it, man. Now I got the salt and pepper. I'm right behind you, Job.
I don't understand though. Why is it okay women can dye their hair? And that's normal.
I like that. Just dye that shit, please.
But we dye our face and somehow, you know, you a clown.
Yeah, because nigga, we not dyeing our face.
Right. Well, y'all ain't got facial hair.
Shit, it's some women got their eyebrows.
Some got more than you.
You finna put all of that dye around your mouth. You're gonna look foolish. Accept the age and just let it go. Cause I'm going gray too. I'm not gonna dye shit. But
no.
Yeah, it depends on where the gray is.
Right, because if you got like a weird ass little streak, look like what's the one Storm and shit.
That's
from
exactly
Marvel.
how my hair look. I would take it out the ponytail, but I'm not doing all that. So next time I see y'all, I'm gonna just come with it parted down the middle. That's exactly.
You got like you got a Storm streak.
I do, right up in the front. I'm just here real good.
She got the Wiz Khalifa patch. Okay.
Yeah.
I do. And gonna keep it. Make me
I remember when my shit was just one patch. No,
it makes me look so distinguished.
Yeah.
And old bitches and old niggas love me because they think I'm their age.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm, yeah.
So.
All right, man. I gotta go, man. I gotta iron my shit and get ready for a long 12 hours. Oh my god, why can't I hit the fucking Mega Millions?
Man.
Well,
too late.
We're almost at retirement age, so not too much longer.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, I had like 15 years to go.
Shit, ain't no way. It's supposed to be 62.
That's early retirement.
Bro, we about to take that ARP card and come up off that bitch.
I know.
I'll buy everything low instead of high.
That long.
Let me know. Let me know how we can make a come up off of that shit. Actually, I haven't gotten it yet. I don't think I get that.
We're gonna buy low and sell high.
That's what we're gonna do. You know, I told my kids, you can always use me as an excuse if I'm in the car. If you get the cops pull us over, you're taking me to the hospital. I don't give a fuck. Lie.
There you go.
I would use their ass back in the day. Anyway, it's been real. Y'all have a good one.
Good night, gentlemen.
All right, y'all.
We're not gonna spend the whole time on Kyrie this time.
Yeah.
The next time we virtual, I'm gonna have a ring light.
Right, a ring light.
Yeah, well, the next time we virtual, I'm gonna give me one.
Oh yeah, because you look like.
I really ain't this black. I want y'all to know that I'm really light skinned, but it's my light.
That's a mug.
It's like I'm saying
mug shot. I mean some pro shot.
Don't listen to Drake, man. Fight the power.
Right.
We ain't doing it.
It's like you in the back of the club in the VIP.
You do. All you missing is the bottle with the little sparkles coming out of it.
Straight up.
When they start doing that, by the way, like they didn't have that shit back in my day. That's when you know you old. When back in my day is part of your normal conversation. I gotta say back in my day at least 30 times a day now.
I've changed.
Yeah, man. Anyway, man. On that note, man, because I'll talk forever. That's another. I gotta go pee. Peace out. Y'all have a good one.
Peace.